Hello and welcome to a new Bitcoin update. Looking at the chart, not much has changed, but even though the price action looks terrible on the lower time frames, we still managed to find some good trades last week. So why don't we start by having a look at those trades? Maybe you can learn something about intraday trading, and then we'll go over the Bitcoin update for this next week. Let's get into our trades. First trade of the week and of the month started really nice. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that price is overlapping, printing 3 waves everywhere, ABC up, ABC down. By the time we had this rejection here, this was a fib extension for what appears to be a potential bigger ABC correction move up like this. So this was our first resistance from where price rejected. And again printed another ABC down. By the time price came here, it held the channel really nice and didn't take the previous low. So from here I'm looking for another 3 waves move up because this is what she's doing lately, right? And zooming in, we have the retracement from the top of wave A to golden pocket perfectly. At this point, I think this is my wave B, so I have to look for another move up for a wave C. And for that, I need to find an entry long going on the 5-minute chart. We have this internal 886 here, which is from the start of low B to the high. And we zoom in a little more. Let's hide this one for the time being and see what price does. Touches perfectly the 886, prints a 5-minute market structure break right here, and then nicely retests fib algo on a 707. So this was my entry long here around golden pocket, like this, with stop at the low, at this low here, because New York was about to open. And if she decided to go lower than this 886, then my next area of interest for a long would have been previous day low. From here, my take profit 1 was VWAP, and take profit 2, going back on the 1 hour chart, we have, as we said, a potential ABC up with this fib extension from the start of wave A to the high to the low of wave B. And in order to have extra confluence, we add a channel, same thing, from the low to the low of B to the high of A, and this is our target. We let price action play, and as we can see, the move happens pretty fast. So this was our final take profit here. To be honest, I didn't expect the price to move so fast and so far away in a day, but we take what we are given, right? So happy with the profits and a great start of the month. Our next trade was basically the reversal of the previous long we talked about. And unfortunately, I wasn't around to take it because it was during dinner time. But some of the members in the group did take it because I posted the plan in advance in my Discord corner. So let me show you what was the idea for this trade here. If you remember from the long, we had this entry here and we targeted channel high and 1-1. When price reached this level, we closed our long. And from here we can see that price also did a swing failure pattern of the last high. And also rejected from a GP fib extension for the bigger, higher time frame ABC. This one here, like this, that I think we are still working on it. So when price reached our level of interest for short, we are going on a lower time frame to find an entry. Going on a 5-minute, we can see that the last candle up was very aggressive, almost 1% move up. So if you have waited for a 5-minute market structure break here for an entry, it would have been a really late entry for a scalp or an intraday short. In my opinion, it was 1.5% down. So instead of that, I would have played this short by entering on this 5-minute candle continuation here, because this one with the previous candle shows me intention for a reversal, and it comes from an area of interest I wanted to short. First take profit, as usual, VWAP. because VWAP is always a take profit level for me, no matter if I play longs or shorts. Lower than VWAP, we go again on the 1 hour chart. We add a fib retracement from the last low to the high and we let the price action play with the last take profit golden pocket right here. When price reached golden pocket, I was looking again for longs, because if she continues to print ABCs up, then this low should be protected. Going on a lower time frame again, when price reached golden pocket here, because my 5-minute market structure break was all the way up here, I entered long here on this 5-minute candle continuation, which looked really nice with intention, and stop at the low, targeting again VWAP. But as you can see, price went against me. It was a stop loss, no problem. Then she ranged again and then she bounced. And in the end, the idea of an ABC up was correct, but we just missed the entry. And that's fine. Adding a fib extension for the same idea, ABC, like this, we can see that price went straight to 1618 fib extension here. She went past through all the other levels, golden pocket 786, nothing worked as resistance. She broke the channel and stopped on the 1618. So we can remove these levels now. Here we had another area of interest for shorts. She tagged the 1618, which is not good. It should be here. She tagged the 1618, but she front ran the bigger higher time frame 382 and the bigger target for the flat, which is 121 and channel high. Because of the front run, you could have waited for a higher time frame market structure break in order to enter short, and that would have been a 30-minute market structure break, which was around here, and for that we add a fib retracement again, and we see the retest close to golden pocket, so this could have been your entry short with stop at the high, targeting lower prices. And for lower prices, let's see, we remove this one here because the move up looks complete now. And for a take profit, I will add a fib retracement from this last low of the channel to this high here. So this would have been my first take profit for the short. Let's see how it plays out. She goes up back again, properly retest 707, and then here we go, we have our take profit close to it. It was weekend, so it took some time, but in the end, there it is. We have our take profit. This was the trade recap for last week. Now let's have a look at our Bitcoin chart. Let's update our volume profile, this one here. Our fibs, this one looks right from the last high to the low. The bigger one from all-time high to the last low looks right again. And this volume profile, update this one too. Point of control is still here. Okay, let's zoom in again. As we can see, we had this move up here that went to our first area of interest, the 382, but she didn't quite reach it by $400, yes. So if price goes up again, I'll still look at this zone as resistance, because if we add a fib extension for what it might be an ABC correction up from this low to this high to the last low here, we also have here now a 1-to-1 fib extension. And because of that, I will still keep this area as area of interest for shorts for the coming days or maybe weeks, who knows. But this area of interest for shorts is available only if price doesn't make another low, if she doesn't go below the 5th of February low. Because if she does that, then the correction here is complete and the entire move from all-time high will be also complete. this one here. So I still think we'll see another low on Bitcoin, a swing failure pattern of this low here, which aligns pretty nicely with the macro golden packet from bear market lows to all-time high. So it's a macro fib, very important as an area, and it's also a big zone. So as we said in previous streams, when price reaches an important macro fib like this one, it's better to wait for a confirmation before entering any positions. And the confirmation might be 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 4-hour market structure break, depending on how aggressive you want to be. Higher, we have, as we said, the 382 as the first resistance. Then we have golden pocket, value area low for the entire range. And from here, every level has some interest, because we have also a big zone as resistance between 707 early open, point of control of the range, and 786. Basically, this entire zone here is a resistance for me. And in order to have a better idea of what level could give us a reaction, we have to wait and see how price action develops until there. Higher than this zone, we have the macro golden pocket from all-time high to the last low. Remember, the fibs move with price. So if we make another low here before going up, then our fib will move to the next low. Every one of them. Between this fib algo here, I can't tell you exactly. This is the zone that she will react from, either golden pocket 707, 886. I can't tell you that, no one knows, because it's a big area from 100 to 118k. I will update these levels when price gets closer to them, and we can see, maybe count some waves or add a fib extension, and we can find extra confluences to see which one looks better. For now, this is the only update. Until we break out of this range we are in here, we just play level by level, intraday plays, scalps, nothing major, because we are still in a range. I wish you a great trading week, take care, and I'll see you on Friday with the next educational video, which is about liquidity. It's a super nice one. Turn your notifications on, because I'm sure you'll like it. Have a nice week. Bye bye.